please put it together for Jamine Eckers.
Is it on? Is it
Yeah.
on? Okay, great. Okay, hi everybody.
Hi.
Okay, so did you guys get a dog recently? Yeah, right? Like everybody's getting a dog. It's like this Ottawa phenomenon. Everybody's getting a dog. I got a new puppy as well. We wanted a rescue, but they were all at a rescue, so we had to get a dog from a breeder. And I wasn't sure how we were going to be able to afford him, but we managed to scrape the money together, and we call him Sir. That's right, perhaps. Yeah. Being in the entertainment industry, I've been out of work since COVID. That's right, I'm a yoga teacher. I've had to pivot, and due to all the plethora of dogs in Ottawa, there's actually a shortage of dog trainers. I don't know if you guys have tried to get your dog into puppy training, but it's really difficult. So I figured, I've got a new puppy, I've got YouTube videos, and the dog training industry is unregulated. So I've been able to get 8 dogs to sit, 4 to shake a paw, and I've got 1 that's able to open those wheat jars. I figure that's a pretty good talent, and if I can get that one going, I'll charge extra and call it a service animal for those old stoners, at the old Toke's home. Yeah. Okay, so do you guys see these people driving around in their cars? They've got their masks hanging over their rear view mirror like it's their wife's garter from their wedding night. And I think we would have more compliance with wearing masks if they did commercials the way they used to advertise maxi pads. If they had a guy wearing a mask and somebody comes up and coughs like blue liquid all over his face, and the guy wearing the mask is like, "Yeah, but it's absorbent." The other guy just got like liquid dripping down his face. Yeah, we'd all be wearing masks then, right? Okay, so COVID lasts on surfaces for 28 days. You know what else lasts 28 days, right? Rehab. That's right. You guys are all going to need it. You're all going to be there. So during the pandemic, I've had a little more time, and I've started test driving some cars. I drive an old VW Rabbit, and I found out that there's these cars that have this safety feature. In fact, it's so important that all new cars have it, and that's a backup camera. Do you guys have a backup camera? Have you been in a car that's got one? Yeah. I mean, like an idiot. I'm like turning, shoulder checking. So I figured out this way to do it because I can't afford a new car. I use my old smartphone. I duct tape it to the trunk, and then I use the Bluetooth, and I Velcro my other phone to the tape deck. And I gotta say, I haven't felt safer in a long time. But I have been test driving new cars. I found out there's all these new features. So there's like, dual climate zones, and you can actually listen to your own radio station. I don't know how they do it. It's like some Bose speaker throwing thing. And it's so separate that it also memorizes your drive-through order, and it shouts it out so you don't even have to roll down the window. That's pretty amazing. And then there's other cars, and these are like more for the health conscious. It actually syncs up with your Fitbit or your Apple Watch. It knows how many steps you've done, and then it stops before you get home. It converts itself to a functional fitness device that lets you push it through. Okay, but I feel like I'm too old for that. I'm looking for something more like with a grab bar that I can hold on to while I get the snow off, and maybe something with like a prescription progressive windshield. That's about how old I am. Yeah, I'm all about the grab bars. Like I really actually need grab bars now. I'm definitely one in the bathroom, like at the toilet. You need that. You need it in the bathtub. I'm getting one on the fridge so I can get the milk out. And I also am going to need like this pulley system in the bedroom, just to be able to get up and down out of bed. It's going to be expensive. Yeah. So, young people, oh man. It seems to me that all young men these days are named Kyle. You know, my daughter was dating a Kyle, and sadly one day she got drunk and she got his name tattooed on her arm. So Pierre, yeah, it's Kyle. That's the most popular tattoo for a woman. And, anyway, so she got Kyle, and they broke up, and I'm like, oh my God, well, don't worry. She's dated 3 Kyles since, and last month, a Kylie. She's gonna be fine. She's fine. Okay, so you guys we're all over Zoom right now. In fact, this is, we're recording on Zoom right now. Zoom's everywhere. Back at the beginning of the pandemic, we used to spend at least 20 minutes of every meeting calling people on the phone and texting them, going, "Can you get into the call? Can you get in there?" By September, we were down to about 7 minutes, where we just wait for people to get on the call. And by now, we're like, "No, mute, unmute." And Brian, I'm not going to look at that background anymore. I know you're not in Tropical Island. Okay, I miss Bulk Barn. And it's not because it's been closed during the pandemic. It's because I got banned. Yeah. It turns out they frown upon people making their own personal blends. And the cashiers there, well, these guys have X-ray vision or something, and they can tell the difference between a dried plantain and a dried banana. Who does that? Get up to the cash. Excuse me, ma'am, what do you think this is? Well, that is a plain California raisin, officer. No, it's not. That is an imported Turkish ZT currant, hand harvested, endangered. You're gonna need to come with me. Have you in the back? I was sharpening those little golf pencils. Before they banned me. And I liked going to Bulk Barn. You could get really healthy snacks there. And you start off with trail mix and raw almonds, and then you're next to yogurt covered pretzels. I mean, yogurt, that's healthy, right? And pretzels. But then you got your chocolate covered goji berries, and then what are those acai? I don't even know how you say that word. Acai? It's one of those words that you read but you never hear, right? I mean, it's got to be healthy. Anyway, I miss Bulk Barn. And now that we're doing everything in the same room, we're doing everything all in the same room. For instance, you can have your office meetings in your bedroom. People on Zoom, I don't know, maybe they're watching from their bathroom. You got to do your Zumba class in your kitchen. Well, now I can feel bad and stay at home and go to church at the same time. Just lay around in my lingerie, feeling guilty. I'm never going back to church. No. And now too that the gyms are these dangerous places. It's risky at gyms, so you didn't have to tell me twice. I stopped working out right away. But then after a few months, I realized, oh dear, I'm gonna have to go back. But now I have to start working out some more. But you can't buy gym equipment anymore. It's all gone. You can't buy any. So I started working out, making my own weights. I started with Campbell's soup. I'm working my way up to Habitant pea soup because those are bigger cans. My goal is to be able to really press the Kirkland Costco brand laundry jugs. I feel like that would be my final goal. I am actually a yoga teacher. I teach yoga at the police college. That's one of my key clients is the cops, and they're really tough. And when they take my class, by the time they see me, it's actually non-optional. They have to take my yoga class, and it's really difficult. They get confused, and when I have them in final relaxation, that's called corpse pose. The guys get confused, and every other guy gets up and is drawing a chalk outline of the other guys. Yeah, I know it's weird, but I'm really good, and I get them at the end, we're all sitting in a circle. We place our guns in the middle, and just surrounded with healing light and chant "Om." You're welcome, Canada. So, yeah, it's pot. Pot's legal now. It's so weird because people that you didn't think were smoking pot have always been smoking the whole time, like the cops. They never stopped. They've been smoking pot the whole time. And your parents were always smoking. I'll be done in a sec. I'll be done. I'm almost done. Anyway, and now at church, instead of the wine, you can also get little jellies, the cannabis jellies. And they have Body of Christ jellies. Check it out. They give you little body parts. You can get a leg and an arm, collect them all, and then you come back every week. So maybe I will be going back to church. Okay, so final thing here, guys. Something you should know is that as you get older, sex gets really expensive. They don't tell you this. When you're young, Sex is practically free if you don't count the cost of raising a child, okay? Keep that in there. But as you get older, okay, you've got your scented candle costs. The costs really add up. You've got his blue diamond pills, her Wayne Gretzky Cab Merlot. You've got your Egyptian cotton 600 thread count sheets. Depending on who's home, you've got your hotel or motel costs. You might have to go out. But finally, that pulley system that you put into the bedroom is finally get some use. So that's it. Thanks a lot, guys.